Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and it's time for episode number 39 of our Pokemon Yellow Randomized Nuzlocke. As you can see here, in the last episode, we made it here to the Seafoam Islands, and we came all the way down to the bottom, and we're standing next to what we believe to be Articuno, but of course it could be randomized to anything. I'm pretty sure when I did the randomization for this, I made it so that legendary encounters could be randomized to any kind of Pokemon, because I figured if we're going to have some possible legendary Pokemon just in the wild, like for example, Wild Mew here in the Seafoam Islands, then let's not overload the game with too much legendary power. Let's make the legendaries possibly be anything else. Or I could be completely wrong and maybe I forgot and maybe they are legendary Pokemon. And even if they're not, there is still that slight little chance that Articuno could be randomized to some sort of legendary Pokemon. And before we get things started here, let's take a look at our team. See who we're working with here. Don't dig. Medusa the Onyx at level 42 is first up with a massive defense of 162, Dig, Rock Throw, Screech, and Bind for the moves. Gary the Gyarados is next with a decent attack set of 128. I think it's the strongest on the team, so when I say decent, consider air quotes around that, because it's amazing. Special set is 102. Didn't mention, but he's level 43. He has Surf, Strength, Bite, and Blizzard. Next is Guar the Primate, level 43, with 113 attack stat, very nice, and 101 for speed, and I think he might be our fastest. Low Kick, Karate Chop, Rock Slide, Seismic Toss. Next is Buster the Haunter, actually only 1 point away from Guar in speed. Level 43, 100 speed, 118 for special stat, with Psychic, Confuser, Hypnosis, and Thunder. Next is Blaze the Charizard, level 43, with a speed... No, actually. Blaze is tied with Guar for speed, I believe, if I remember the number properly. And everything else, high 80s, if not higher than that, with Ember, Slash, Fly, and Cut. And last but not least, Jiggles the Wigglytuff. Excuse me, I'm still a little bit feeling sick here. Level 43, stats are kind of mediocre, but Body Slam, Mimic, Sing, and Reflect is the moveset. Now, we're going to go ahead and get this encounter. Who knows what it's going to be? Let's not waste any more time. I'm trying to think. Is there anything I want to say, like some sort of profound message? No. Yow! It sounds like Articuno. I'm sure that doesn't really mean anything, though. What is it actually going to be? A level 50 Drowsy. Well then. We do not have a Drowsy? Hang on. Do I see Drowsy or Hypno anywhere in my list? I do not think so. And I didn't mark our Pinsir from the last episode. So Seafoam, Pinsir. Sorry for the bit of a delay here, but I don't see that we have a Drowsy yet. So we're going to go ahead and go for this capture. Level 50, think you can survive a Dig attack. And if you can't, then whoops, I guess we're going to miss out on this encounter. No, we can bind you now. But I don't think a bind is going to be enough. Let's throw a rock at you first of all. Let's miss that rock completely. You're going to boost that attack stat. So this episode here is the first of a bunch of episodes I'm going to be bulk recording because I will be away this coming weekend that you're watching. Well, the weekend coming up that you're watching this, if you watch it when it first goes up, don't poison me. I'm going to Anna Maritime in Fredericton, New Brunswick. Why are we missing all these rock throws? Thank you. Anyways, yes, I'm going to Anna Maritime in Fredericton, nearby town from where I live. And it's going to be for the weekend. And I need to sort of have some... Don't do this. Don't do that! Yep, we're using the next Pokemon. Let's go into Jiggles. It's been a long time coming, but we've lost our third Pokemon. That hurts. That really hurts. There was no need for that. Medusa, I'm sorry. But your sacrifice will not be in vain. We're going to capture this worthless Drowsy with one Pokeball. I'm calling it right now. It's captured. New Pokedex data added for Drowsy. Drowsy, the murdering Pokemon. If you sleep by it all the time... Okay, this is already getting creepy. If you sleep by it all the time, it will sometimes show you dreams it has eaten in the past. Okay, that wasn't as creepy as I was expecting it to turn out to be. Want to give a nickname to Drowsy? Yes. I can think of many names to call you right now. But I'm gonna name you after, of course, our main Drowsy/Hypno in the playthroughs. It's going to be the Brain. I really didn't want to lose a Pokemon. The Brain was transferred to Bill's PC. Well, Medusa, sorry girl. Anyway, we must move on. I've got a lot of videos to record. As I say, I want to do some bulk recording. I'm going to try for 3 episodes. Now, I did say I want to make this Monday through Friday series now for Pokemon Yellow to finish things up. And that is true, but I do have to sort of try to pepper in some Pokemon TCG online, because I haven't done a lot of those videos lately. With the computer being on the fritz and then getting the new system, trying to get used to everything, I haven't gotten any TCG videos up for quite some time. So that is definitely going to be one of my priorities, to get some of those done. I'm thinking what I want to do is kind of keep things a little bit, what would you call it? Sort of jump back and forth a little bit. I'm thinking of, well, this video you're seeing is on, if I'm doing the math right, Wednesday. And I'm expecting to do a, let's say, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday for our Pokemon Yellow episodes. I'm thinking of Tuesday. Tuesday's already too late. Thursday and Saturday for Pokemon TCG. Which way do I go? I'm gonna go this way. And I'm thinking I probably won't have time to get something done on Monday. I might see if I can get a Pokemon Wi-Fi video done as well at some point for the weekend. I don't know, we'll see how things play out. I'll try to get enough recordings done that you guys don't have any missing episodes from Professor Chaz as I'm away doing some Pokemon Going in another town, as well as just enjoying a convention and trying to do some video recap of that as well. And hopefully I have enough footage, enough space on my recording devices to do a decent recap of Animaritime. Alright, but with that, and with the loss of one of our longest members, like how long have we had Medusa for? Way too long to have lost her during an encounter like that. I mean, okay, it was level 50, I guess I probably should have moved the Pokemon, so switched the Pokemon out, but like... Anyway, Seafoam Islands. Our heart has been left at the bottom of the island with our Onix. Where is my Surf? There it is. I'm trying to think, why do I have Gary and Guar? I keep mixing their names up and thinking one's the other Pokemon. I don't know which one has which move. Are you on vacation too? I'm gonna be in a little while. A few days from now as you're watching this. Now, speaking of Pokemon Go, I've kind of encountered a bit of a problem, let's say. Oh! Look what we see right here. Now, in a way, I kind of like seeing this right now because you are nowhere near as big of a threat as that Drowsy was, at least not at level 30. Or you're gonna peck. You're gonna peck. That's all you're gonna do. I could have just actually mimicked your Ice Beam, which would have been pretty helpful if the opponent has something like a Dragonite next. But they're not going to have a Dragonite. You get Rattata. So long, Rattata. What is next? Would it be weak to Ice? Because I want to see. Should we have mimicked a move? No, you're actually very not weak to Ice. But let's mimic something you've got. What can we get? Water Gun. Neutral effective. I guess, okay, just effective. I find it funny that they, in Pokemon Sun and Moon, they call it effective. Because it's like, whenever I hear effective, I think it means, wow, that does nothing. But whenever I hear effective, I think it's like, you know, super effective, but of course that is not the case. Who's the best one? Gonna be Guar, I think. Yeah, Guar. We know the moves. Water Gun. Do you think, okay, Water Gun, Withdraw, Horn Attack. Do you think maybe that's why they changed Mimic so that you can't immediately notice what the opponent's, why miss the low kick? So you can't see the opponent's full moveset. Because I guess competitively, it would be kind of like in TCG when you get to see the opponent's hand of cards. Same kind of thing. If you mimic, you see the entire moveset of the opponent, then maybe it's kind of overpowered. I don't know. You know what they have in plan for surprises and stuff. I can't talk, right? I'm trying to fill up time with my words, but I can't even speak properly at all. I am feeling sick. I am distraught over Medusa. Seafoam used to be one island. It looks like it's still one island to me. At least it's, now... Is it supposed to be still one island? Because it's like it's connected underground? I don't know. Check out my buff physique. I hope that's not a beauty. I hope that is a guy swimmer. There we go. You don't look that buff to me. You got a gloom. And that's it. Let's go for a body slam and take this thing down. It's probably going to live. It's got decent defense. But yes, I've noticed a bit of a problem. Thank you. With Pokemon Go and the gym system. For the past, well, not now, but in the last little while, for about 20 hours, even 21 hours straight, Rocksteady the Rhydon was holding down a gym in the Uptown area. Should have been buffing up my Pokemon, not me, that's right. And, you know, that's all well and good. We held a gym for such a long time. I was quite impressed with my Pokemon. I was so proud of them, so pleased. But the problem with the gym system right now is you can't get your coins until somebody beats the Pokemon out of the gym. So, on the one hand, I can see why they did that, because I remember my nephew told me a story about somebody who went to a very remote gym that's hard to get to, somewhere in the middle of nowhere, and dropped a Lapras. And the Lapras was there for who knows how long. He was able to constantly get coins every day from that Pokemon, well, technically every 21 days, by the Defender bonus from the previous gym system, and, you know, constantly getting coins off of that one particular gym. Now, I can see sort of why they've done the system differently now, because in a case like that, you can't just simply get free coins, right? What would you have? Nothing super effective against yourself, probably. Let's go into Gary. So, if the guy had the Lapras in that gym constantly from, you know, from the current gym system, you would never get coins for that. And I guess that means it's not an easy way of getting coins. But the problem is, I did have Rocky the Rhydon. Hey, speaking of Rhydon, I did have Rocky the Rhydon in that gym 20 hours straight. The way the gym works now, you can only get 50 coins maximum per day with your, you know, free in-game coins. My birds can't fly me back. Why? Well, I guess you have no birds, actually. Good old randomizer. Surf away. So, problem being, Rocky did not get any coins for the longest time until he did get knocked out, which was just earlier today. I had a thought. What if nobody ever attacks the gym? Like, let's say, you know, for example, my team, Team Instinct. Let's say we throw a bunch of Pokemon in a gym, and we're feeding them with berries, we're keeping them nice and defended. Nobody bothers to attack the gym. What if we have our strongest Pokemon in that gym for no reason? We're not going to gain anything from it, because no one's attacking it. And I guess that could be a really underhanded way to hold things down for, like, the opposing teams, prevent them from getting any coins. Probably that's not going to be the case, but I don't know. So on the one hand, I can see why they don't want to give out free coins like that, because I mean, Niantic, you know, it is a business, so they want to make sure that they're earning money. But going from the previous gym system where I could fight hard to get at least 10 coins per day to just being, you know, victim, or not really victim, but I guess victim, but playing victim to when the opponent, my boyfriend gave me big pearls, cool. When the enemy teams decide to knock my Pokemon out, and if they never do, I'll never get coins, that's kind of bad. I put a few things on Twitter, a few ideas, like back when they talked about the raid battles coming in, I thought it was going to be a thing where the raid battle, like the egg appears over the gym, and as soon as it hatches into the Pokemon, the totem Pokemon as I like to say, I thought the Pokemon in the gym were going to be all booted out back to the trainers, and the gym was going to become neutral again. At which point, after the raid battle is complete, you could always just go and try to conquer the gym again. But that's not true. The Pokemon stay technically attached to the gym. I think you just get them back to your collection to use them to try to battle the raid boss. But what would have been cool is if the Pokemon did, let's strength you. If the Pokemon did permanently leave the gym, that way you could cash out your coins that way. Or, if a Pokemon does manage to stay in a gym for 24 hours straight and nobody touches it, maybe at least 5 coins given to you for that big, you know, 24 hours of invested time. Will the pearls grow bigger inside Cloyster? Very possible. Maybe. I really don't know. Next up for the level is going to never be Medusa again. That still hurts. That was just darn drowsy. Anyways, I said earlier, let's move on. I can't. She didn't deserve to go down like that. Hi, Lickitung. Out of my way. Only level 10. You're not worth the experience. Anyway, I mean, I'm still having fun with the gyms, and I love how it's easier to get into them, but it's now easier for the opponents to get into them. Wait a minute! That's right. This guy just said there's a lab on Cinnabar Island. Once we get there, we can revive our fossils. This isn't a guy at all. She sends in a Nidorina, as we send in Guar, who can't low kick for super effective, but we can always just go ahead and karate chop. No poison point to worry about. We won't be poisoned. I was gonna say, wait, weren't we poisoned back during the Drowsy fight? Yeah, that's right. It was Medusa. So I was like, why have I not been taking poison damage this whole time? Now I remember. Oh, it's fresh in my mind once again. Lucky 7s. for the experience. You can't survive a Karate Chop. I refuse. I forbid. Thank you. Critical Karate Chop brings down the Oddish. We're making good headway towards Cinnabar Island. Wait! No. Wait, you had something to say? Cinnabar is a volcanic island. Now you tell me. Sounds like it's pretty hot stuff. I'm gonna blame that bad pun on my cold. I'm not thinking straight. Of course, I just, puns are my way of life. Before I get on to that topic, we're here in Cinnabar City. Why did I go for city? Why would I think of Cinnabar City? Alright. First things first. Before healing, out of my way please, I want to go ahead and put away our dearly departed Medusa the Onyx. Gone way before her time. Switch over to the box 12. I was going to say, did I name it? No, of course you can't name boxes here. Alright. Sorry, Medusa. Away you go. Now then, do I want to replace somebody right now? Let's hold off on that. Actually, let's hold off on taking another Pokemon for the time being until we can see what we get resurrected from the Fossil and the Old Amber. So I'm going to go ahead and take those out of the PC. Withdraw item. Where are they at? We have the Helix Fossil. Normally would be Ammonite, of course, but not this time around. I forgot, I've got 2 Master Balls. I should really hang on to those in the pocket in case we see something amazingly legendary. Let's just grab those. You never know, we could find a Zapdos along the way. Could fish up a Zapdos. Actually, technically we get a Cinnabar Island encounter and a Pokemon Mansion encounter, if I recall correctly. Where's the Amber? There it is. Alright. So we have these 2 things to restore. We can go for a fishing encounter. Could find a legendary. You can cancel evolution. When a Pokemon is evolving, you can stop it and leave it the way it is. Now, let's heal up the rest of the team right now. The remnants of our shattered and broken team, even though we only lost 1 member. Could have been a lot worse. We got a Drowsy out of the deal. I mean, that's a win? Kind of, maybe? I don't know. I guess they have decent special stat all around in this generation. My nose is getting all stuffy again. Pokemon can still learn techniques after canceling evolution. Evolution can wait until new moves have been learned. That is right. Do you have any friends? I have some. Pokemon you get in trades grow very quickly. I think it's worth a try. I have friends I can count on when raid battles are happening in Pokemon Lab. Before going in there... Nope, let's do this. I was going to say, before going in there, let's get an encounter, but then the encounter will go right into my current pocket. Again, is that Iron Man in that picture? It looks like Iron Man, if you ask me. We study Pokemon extensively here. People often bring us rare Pokemon for examination. A photo of the lab's founder, Iron Man, or Dr. Fuji. Alright, enough Iron Man jokes. Pokemon Lab meeting room. What's going on in here? Any items for me? Hello there, do you want to trade your Machop for Fearow? I could actually go get the Machop from the Fighting Dojo and trade it for a Fearow, but do I even need a Fearow? Probably not. Well, if you don't want to. I found this very strange fossil in Mount Moon. I think it's a rare prehistoric Pokemon. Could very well be. Oh, I can't look at that picture? Oh well. Now, it's kind of funny. Dr. Fuji and Mr. Fuji. Hi, do you have Rapidash? I believe I do. I caught one. Want to trade for Pikachu? I kind of want to. I want to see what happens if I get a Pikachu. Will it follow me? That's something we could try. I'm going to restore the fossils first. And I'll come try that, see if we can actually get a Pikachu following us. Pokemon Lab R&D room. Research and development. Eevee can evolve into 1 of 3 kinds of Pokemon. Oh, my nose. I can't speak. Tick, tick, tick. I made a cool TM. It can cause all kinds of fun. Metronome. I love it. Tick, tick, tick. That's the sound of a metronome. It tweaks your Pokemon's brain into using moves it doesn't know. Who can learn metronome on the team? It's one of my favorite, just crazy old randomness. I love it. Guar. Why can Jiggles not learn metronome? He'd be perfect for it. I'll wait on that. We could teach it to someone pretty cool. What are those, pipes? Can we access our PC? There's an email message. The 3 legendary bird Pokemon are Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. Spoilers. Their weaknesses. Their whereabouts are unknown. We plan to explore the cavern close to Cerulean. From Pokemon Research Team. Of course, they're talking about Cerulean Cave, the unknown dungeon, that being Mewtwo's hangout. The testing room. Alright, so here's where we can get our fossils restored. Looking for Pidgeot. I did catch a Pidgey recently. Want to trade one for Kakuna? I already got a Weedle, so... Whoops. I said yes. No, thank you. Oh well. Alright, what do we get for these fossils? Hiya! I am important doctor. I study here rare Pokemon fossils. I don't know what accent I'm doing. Feel free to guess in the comments below. Have you a fossil for me? Helix fossil? Oh, that is Helix fossil. It is the fossil of... Squirtle! A Pokemon that is already extinct. Oh no, we're living in the post-times when Squirtles have gone extinct. My resurrection machine will make that Pokemon live again. Yes? So, you hurry and give me that. I take a little time. You go for a little walk. We're getting ourselves a Squirtle. Oh, that is awesome. I think I might have a Pokemon I want to keep on the team. Now, I should be level 30. And here's the thing. Since I'm recreating my original playthrough, or not really recreating, but I am using this as a what-if of my original playthrough. Wait. Okay, where were you? Your focus was up back to life. It was Squirtle-like, I think. Let's give a nickname to Squirtle. So for the first time, we're getting our actual starter Pokemon in the Kanto days. We're getting Shelbert the Squirtle. Oh, that is awesome. Let's check out Shelbert right here. Level 30. So his defense is the best stat, of course. Bubble, Water Gun, Bite, and Withdraw. Alright, so let's give the next fossil to this gentleman here. I'm important doctor. Let's give Old Amber. It is Old Amber. It is the fossil of Dratini, our starter in this game. How crazy, we're getting the 2 starters. Dratini, a Pokemon that is already extinct. My resurrection machine will make this Pokemon live again. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put Shelbert in the PC. Come back and grab Dratini. These are some cool Pokemon. Now okay. For those of you that have been following the Pokemon Go videos, you might be aware that I do have a Dratini in Pokemon Go representing my Dratini from the Kanto days, which didn't evolve. But since we already used that Dratini as our starter, I'm going to consider this my second Dratini, which is Slayer, the eventual Dragonite. So, what I was going to do, I didn't say this, I was kind of keeping it secret, but if we got to the point that Dratini, the starter Dratini, was going to evolve, I wasn't going to let him evolve. I was going to do what they're talking about, evolution canceling, and keep him as he was, Dratini, in the main Pokemon Blue playthrough. And if we happen to get a second Dratini, like we're about to do, I was going to consider this to be Slayer, the Dragonite from Pokemon Go. So we're getting Slayer right here. The fossil back to life, it was Dratini. And being level 30, what is it, 35 that evolves into Dragonair? I'm not sure, but we're going to go ahead and name you Slayer. Where's the Y? There's the E, there's the R. Slayer the Dragonair. No more Pokemon. Did I not put Shelbert away? I thought, okay, this is weird. I thought you had to have an empty spot to get the Pokemon here. Anyway, we've got our Dratini, we've got our Squirtle. I'm going to go ahead and make that trade. I'm going to get the Rapidash for Pikachu and see, are we going to be able to have a Pikachu follow us? I doubt it, because I'm pretty sure it has to be your starter Pokemon. Let's go ahead and deposit Shelbert, just for now. And is the Rapidash here? It is Wildfire. No, it's in box number 1. So let's switch box number 1 into here. Get ourselves Wildfire the Rapidash. We're going to trade Wildfire away. I normally don't do any in-game trades, but it's for a Pikachu. I wonder what the nickname's going to be. I didn't randomize nicknames, so it should be nicknamed... What do you get on this island, normally? I don't even remember. Anyhow, which room was it? Here, I believe? I have Rapidash. Let's trade for Pikachu. Oh, you're getting an injured Wildfire. I'm sorry. Alright, connect the cable like so. So we're getting an in-game trade. So long, Wildfire. We didn't use you. We've got Blaze the Charizard. Our fire type on the team is already selected. But let's see what this trainer gives us. Rapidash went to the trainer. And for Rapidash, trainer sends Pikachu. I wonder what the nickname's going to be. Alright, trainer waves farewell as we're getting ourselves Pikachu. Here it comes. Alright, come on now. Please follow us. Pokemon Yellow will be complete if we have Pikachu following us. Oh, it didn't say Pika. It's not a real Pikachu. It's a standard Pikachu. Alright then. I tried Rapidash for Pikachu. Thanks, pal. How's my old Pikachu? My Rapidash is doing great. Oh, it's not following us. Well, alright then. Sazane? Huh? Pika! Just pretend that it said that. Tail Whip, Thunder Wave, Quick Attack, Double Team. So they do learn different moves in this Pokemon Yellow, and they normally get in Red and Blue. But anyway, so we have ourselves Pikachu on the team. I think that's going to be it for today's episode. First of all, we had a lot of stuff accomplished, and second of all, my nose is getting pretty stuffy. Now, I'm going to take care of that off camera. You don't need to see or hear that, but I am going to come back in just a moment in my time and record the next episode, so you're going to see some more Pokemon craziness, Pokemon randomness here on Cinnabar Island. I wonder what Pokemon we're going to capture in the... Wait, we didn't do our fishing encounter yet either, but I wonder what Pokemon we're going to find inside the mansion as well, so stay tuned for Friday's episode of Pokemon Yellow Randomized Nuzlocke, and we'll see what happens then. And of course, as I said, Sunday should have another episode of Pokemon Yellow, and in between the two of them, watch for some Pokemon TCG action, and then maybe on Monday, I'll see about having a Pokemon Sun and Moon Wi-Fi series, just to sort of hold things over and tie things over until I can get back to recording schedule after Animaritime. But with that, I want to say thanks for watching today's episode. So if you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down below and leave any comments you want to leave down below as well. We can get some discourse back and forth. And if you missed any episodes of Pokemon Yellow thus far, there's a link in the description to the full playlist. And for more Pokemon content on the channel, there's some links during the outro to some other videos that I've done. And a link to subscribe to the channel if you want to check out some more regular content from the world of Pokemon from the channel of Professor Chaz. I guess that's about it. So stay tuned, as I said. Tomorrow should be another Pokemon TCG video, and then following that on Friday, another Pokemon Yellow Randomized Nuzlocke video. Hope you're excited for that to see what we get here on Cinnabar Island. But with that, again, we are done. Thanks for watching today's video, folks. Professor Chaz is signing off, and as always, I'll catch you next time.